I will left, the person will leave it. Viruddh. So Swabhishta Bhav Aviruddhani and Swabhishta Bhav Viruddhani, which is Ankul, which is pro, and which is anti. So these 5 things should be understood. So first thing is diagnosis as well as the selection of doctor. That is Swabhishta Bhav Mayani. The second thing is faith in medicine. That is Swabhishta Bhav Sambandhini. That means Navadha Bhakti. 9 type of bhaktis. That is Swabhishta Bhav Sambandhini. Swabhishta Bhav Anukulani. That means my atmosphere should be according to my treatment. So Swabhishta Bhav Anukulani. And so he should not move, he should not take a bath with cold water in this way. And he should live and wear the warm and woolen clothes, all these things. These are Ankul. And Swabhishta Bhav Aviruddhani means Pathya. So which are Aviruddha, not against Swabhishta Bhav. He should follow. So that is the 4th thing. And 5th thing is Swabhishta Bhav Viruddhani. These are admissible to you. These are not recommended for you. You should give up these things. So these 5 things are there. So Panchavidhani Bhajanani Shastre Dishyante Tatra Kanichit Sadhya Sadhan Rupakani. Swabhishta Bhav May means first of all, he should decide and the diagnosis should be there, that what is the disease and what is its treatment and where this treatment is found. So first of all, he should decide this thing. So Swabhishta Bhav Mayani. Sadhya Sadhan Rupakani. First of all, his vision should be very much clear that what is my goal and which medium media and which process I will get that thing. So Sadhya Sadhan Rupani. Kanichit Sadhya Premanam Prati Upadhan Karanani, Kanichit Nimitta Karanani. Whatever process and medicine he will take, some will be the sadhan bhakti. In sadhan bhakti, some sadhan are upadhan karan. That means they are themselves bhakti. And sometimes they are nimitta karanani. They are pro and booster of that bhakti. So some is upadhan karan and some is nimitta karan. Upadhan karan means the thing that turns to any other thing without leaving her own existence. That is called upadhan karan. As clay turn up to the pitcher, but in pitcher clay is not leaving its own form. So the clay is called upadhan karan of the pitcher. So clay is not leaving its form, but without clay the pitcher cannot be created, made. So who the thing is just taking the transformation of his form, but not exactly leaving the thing. That is called upadhan karan. In the same way, Shri Krishna Nam, Jap, Shravan, Kirtan, Smaran, we are doing in sadhana avastha all these things, this Navada Bhakti. But while we will get perfection and we will go to Shri Golok or Shri Nukunj Mandir, even then we will not leave Shravan, Kirtan, Smaran, Pad Sevan, Archan, Bandhan, Das, Saksha, Atma Nivedan. Here we are doing these things as sadhan And there we will continue all these 9 things in the Siddha Avastha also. So they are the Upadhan Karan, Shravan, Kirtan, Smaran. They are the Upadhan Karan, they are the raw material. Upadhan Karan means raw material. And that raw material turns up into the thing, into the result. As clay takes its form as a pitcher. So tatra कानिचित साधन रूपाने कानिचित उपादान कारणानि कानिचित निमित्त कारणानि कानिचित भजन चिन्हानि. Sometimes some chinna are being seen. So gestures are being seen, and by gestures a person can be understood that he is on which stage, he is on which step he has achieved, which step he has achieved so far. So by seeing this, so Kanichit Bhajan Chinnhani. So they are Bhajan Chinn. Kanichit Upadan Karnani. Even then, his main bhakti is Shravan, Kirtan, Smar, Padsevan, Archan Bandhan, Das, Sakshatma Nivedan. But something is Kanchit Upkar Kani. The other thing will be very much helpful to it, Upkarak. And by them, by the association of that lifestyle, his bhajan will be much more easier, as well as it will give much more taste. Otherwise his lifestyle is other and his destination is other. So then it will not be match. If a person is served puri, but without shak, without vegetable, if a person is given the ganeri, you know, ganeri. Ganeri means the sugar cane cube, and you say you eat the puri with ganeri. Can you? one is just crashed and will spit. But puri cannot be spit. So if you will spit, then puri will also be spit. So पूरी गंजेरी जोड़ नहीं है, पूरी रबड़ी का जोड़ है, पूरी शाक का जोड़ है, पूरी गंजेरी का जैसे कोई जोड़ नहीं है. ऐसे ही आवर लाइफ स्टाइल शुड बी अकॉर्डिंग टू आवर भजन. सो हैविंग तलाक, हैविंग कंठी, हैविंग धोती, हैविंग अचला, दुपट्टा, that always make us, reminds us that this achla is your manjari and this achla is lehenga. This dupatta you are having, that is faria. You are having the mark of saubhagya on your forehead. So in this way, all these things becomes, yes, please come. All these things becomes very much helpful there. Jaho. So, Kanichit Upkar Kani. So, these dress code becomes very much helpful in Bhagavad Bhakti also. So, if we have the dress code, then a special atmosphere can be found, and by that atmosphere the bhajan will be very much increasing. Otherwise the bhajan will not be very much increasing, and it will not grow and grow further and further. So Kanichit Upkar Kani, Kanichit Apkar Kani, and something are upkarak. That means they will fetch our speed, they will check our speed of bhajan, and our speed will be checked, and we cannot reach earlier to the destination. Karnichit tasasthani. Something is tatastha. If a person has found a speed, then the car is automatically going on. Now he has not to do any effort. The speed is found and that is going on. So that is tatastha. At that way, at that time, he will be in the tatastha position, neutral position, and he will do nothing. He will feel himself very much in easy position and things are going on. And that means in bhajan never stops. Bhajan will continue, remain continuous. So that is tatastha. So as when a vehicle gets speed, the driver becomes tatastha and the thing is going on. In the same way, if a person has got the destination, he will not leave the thing. Our bhajan, shravan, kirtan, smaran will not be stopped, and that will be continuous. So our requirement is not of taking Sharanagati. Our requirement is to remember Sharanagati continuously. So we say, and sometimes some persons chant, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Why are you chanting that? You have taken Sharanagati once, surrender once, then what is the meaning of, what is the use of again repeating Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama? You have already taken, that's enough. But taking the Sharanagati is not the goal. Remembering and continuity of Sharanagati, remembrance of the continuity of the Sharanagati is required. So we repeatedly says, Krishnaya Namaha, Krishnaya Namaha, Krishnaya Namaha. Once you have Namaha, you have surrendered your ego as well as your wealth assets in the lotus feet of Shri Krishna, then why are you repeating it? The repeating is very much useful because Sharanagati is not the gain, not the goal, but the remembrance of Sharanagati is the goal, and continuity of Sharanagati is the goal. So we continuously say Swaha, 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 Namaha, Namaha. Namah Swaha is one thing. So we continuously says this. So Kanchit Tatasthani. So at that time, we remains on a stable position, and there those sadhan, shravan, kirtan, etc., they continues, and we remain tatastha and we never leave them. Iti vibhajya drishyante. So he has given these 5 things. One thing is swabhishta bhavamaya, that means which is my goal and by which process I can achieve that goal. Sadhan and sadhya. What is my sadhya, destination, and how I can go, what is the path. This should be very much clear, and by that I shall, a sick person will choose the hospital and doctor. And then swabhishta bhav sambandhini. Sambandhini means the treatment he will take, then the doctor has said that this will be pro to you and this will be anti to you, and then he will be, when he will be cured, the sickness is removed, even then he will adopt a new lifestyle, and he will not adopt that way by which he got sickness. So that is tatastha. So in the same way, his lifestyle will be that, and that lifestyle will be his habit. So that will be in his nature. So in Siddhavastha, whatever we have done, that will be our nature. So that will be tatastha. And now Sri Vishnu Chakravarti is describing all these 5 things. Swabhishta bhav mayani, the first thing. Sadhya sadhan nirnay. First sadhya nirnay, and where that sadhan I can get, that way, the first entrance way, that should be decided. So dasya sakshadini swabhishta bhav mayani. Either I want to become among Shri Raktak Patrak of Shri Nand Bhavan. Nand Baba has their Raktak Patrak Das, and let me be among those Raktak Patrak, and I will be also a Das of Nand Bhavan, Nand Maharaj. That is Das. Or such, I will be among Shri Subal, Madhumangal, Sridham, Vasudham, Tok, Krishna, among them, this, such. Or I will be among the parental persons, as Shri Yashoda, Shri Tungi ji, Piviri ji, Atulya ji, and other maid and other neighbor of Shri Yashoda, as they love Shri Krishna. In the same way, I will be among those Vatsalya Parkar, paternal affection who have for Shri Krishna, among them. Or in the Parkar of Shri Radharani or any Gopi, Yutheshwari. So, Dasya Sakshadini Swabhishta Bhav Mayani. So, the diagnosis is done. We have chosen the doctor and we have gone to that sanitary, that place, hospital, or that place, that gym, to get that. So, Dasya Sakshadini, Swabhishta Bhav Mayani, Sadhya Sadhan Rupani. And then the second thing is Swabhishta Bhav Sambandhini and Guru Padashraya Mantra Jap Dhyanadini Sadhya Prati Upadan Karanani. Then we will do the sadhan, and that is Guru Padashraya. First of all, we will take the shelter of Shri Gurudev, and mantra jap, we will chant mantra and dhyan, meditate our desired form of Shri Krishna. Swabhishta Bhav Krishna, Swabhishta Nij Abhipsit Parkar. So Krishnam Smaran Janam Chasya Preshtam Nij Samihitam. Nij Samihit Krishna, Dham and Parkar. So mantra jap dhyanadini. These are the upadan karanani. These are the upadan karan. That is meant raw material. And as raw material changes into the work, as clay transforms in the form of the pitcher, in the same way, our Shravan Kirtan will be now in the form of sadhan, and these all things will be itself Shri sadhya and relishment in the siddha avastha also. So we will not leave these things, and they will be continued into sadhya avastha. Here they are in the beginning. These things, this sadhan is not felt as a joy or relishment, but at that time in siddha avastha, this shravan kirtan smaran will be a joy, will be a happiness itself. So that is the difference. The name is same, the Krishna Katha is same. We are also listening and doing Krishna Katha, and Shri Radharani is also doing Krishna Katha, but relishment is different. We are not relishing it, but in every world Shri Radharani is relishing it. So while prem, then the relishment will become. So here Swabhishta Bhav Sambandhini, he is describing what are Swabhishta Bhav Sambandhini. So in Sambandhini, related to Nij Bhav, there is, first thing is Guru Padashray, the second thing is the process, the second thing is mantra jap. Japem Swabhishta Sansargi Krishna Nam Mahamanu. A person, if want to get a special destination, then he should continuously repeat and he should continuously chant Krishna Nam Mahamanu. Krishna Nam, and Krishna Nam is Mahamanu. Manu means mantra. Krishna Nam is Mahamanu, Mahamantra, and in Mahamanu, Mahamantra, he should continuously chant Hare Krishna mantra. Mahamanu is described, Hare Krishna mantra is described as a Mahamantra, and it is related to Shri Krishna, so he should chant continuously. So first thing is jap. Ityukte nitya krityani. He should do is the chanting daily. Siddha rupena anuvanya mananam api mantra jap darshanat. In Ganodesh Dipka, Radha Krishna Ganodesh Dipka, it is said that the perfect persons, Siddha person, are also in the Golok, they are also chanting Shri Krishna Nam, and they are doing mala rounds there also. So they are also doing there also. So in Ganodesh Dipka Ukte, according to the version of Ganodesh Dipka, Siddha Rupena Anugamya Mananam Api, who are reached to the Siddha Rup, they are mantra jap darshanat, they are also chanting Shri Krishna Nam. But their Krishna Nam is a part of their anubhav, prem, lila. As Shri Radharani, while she get fainted, then Shri Sakhi always recites Krishna Nam in her ear, and she gets awakened. So, and she always saying Krishna Nam, and Shri Krishna listens the name of Shri Radhika, and he becomes very enchanted and attracted toward Shri Radharani. So, Siddha Rupa Anugamya Mananam Api, who are Siddha Rupa and Anugamya Mananam, that means who reached and take the form of Manjari in Leela, even then they are mantra jap darshanat. They are doing mantra jap and not leaving mantra jap. Upadan karanatven bhav sambandhini, because they are bhav sambandhini. And which mantra they are repeating, chanting. So that mantra is, main mantra is Dashakshar mantra. Gopijan Vallabh mantra. So Ga, he is describing the meaning of Gopijan Vallabh. So Ga mane Sarvendriyani Vindan. Shri Krishna is all pervading in my whole limbs. So Shri Krishna is pervading in my whole limbs. So Shri Krishna is Govinda, who pervaded himself in my whole limbs. Shri Radharani is saying, who is experienced by my whole limbs. So he is Govinda. And Gopijan Vallabh, the meaning of Gopijan Vallabh, Gopi means the wife of a Gop. And his Vallabh, that means the adulterousness is here. So Gopi Jan, Gopastri Jan Vallabh. Gopastri is Stri, that means any Gopi, and his Vallabh. So leaving his husband, she is interested in Shri Krishna. So by hindrances, by obstacles and by fear, his attraction and attachment towards Shri Krishna is increasing and rising. So by Parikiya Bhav, the prem and relishment becomes much more greater. So Gopijan Vallabh Bhavati iti abhishta sansargi Krishna Nam Ev Mahamantra. In this way, Gopijan Vallabh, this mantra is the greatest mantra, Mahamantra. So Krishna Nam Sambandhi or any other name, Govind, Krishna, Govind and Gopijan Vallabh. These are three names. These are very great, and Krishna Nam, Mahamantra, these are, and sometimes Hare Krishna mantra, Krishna Nam Mahamantra, Sarva mantra Sreshtaha. So in all mantras, Shri Dashakshar mantra or Ashtadashakshar mantra. So Sarva mantra Sreshta iti Ashtadashaksharo Dashaksharascha mantra. So Ashtadashakshar and Dashakshar mantra, Gopijan Vallabh and Krishna Govinda and Gopijan Vallabh. Combinedly chanting of these 18 akshar, Dasha akshar. Ashtadash means 18. 18 letters are in which. So that mantra is the best mantra. So it should be chanted always. अर्थात उक्तो भवति गणोपदेश दीप का वाक्यार्थ हो गया. So I have described the meaning of Ashtadashakshar mantra, and it's we will surrender ourselves in the lotus feet of Krishna. But Krishna is so wide. Nising is also Krishna, and Matsya is also Krishna, and Varaha is also Krishna. Krishna is everywhere, and everyone is addressed as Krishna. Then to specify, we say, no, my Krishna is Govind. Krishna and then Govind. So my Krishna is Govind. And Govind is Vishri on the lap of Shri Yashoda. Govind is just shaking hand with Shri Soval. Govind is served by Shri all the servant Chitrak Patrak of Nanda Bhavan. Then which Govind you want? Govind is everywhere. Then they say, I want Gopi Jan Vallabh. And if only Gopi Vallabh, then it will be somewhat confusing. So he is saying Gopi Jan Vallabh. Gopi means Gopas is three. That means so many gopis. And they gopis are incarnation of Shri Radharani. So Gopi Jan means who is the main root and cause of all gopis, and who has incarnated and expanded herself in so many gopis. So Shri Radharani's name is Gopi Jan, by which all gopis are born. All gopis appeared. So Gopi means the Gopaki Stri, the wives of various cowherds, and these gopis are coming out of Shri Radharani. Radharani has taken the form of so many gopis, and Shri Krishna is their Vallabh. And among them, in a very beautiful competition, while Shri Krishna loves Shri Radharani, then the greatness and glory of Shri Radharani is expressed. So Gopi and Vallabh means the Radha Kant, Shri Krishna, he is the best. And Radha Vallabh, Gopi Janman say the original of all gopis, that means Shri Radhika and his Vallabh. Mahaprabhu, yes. So this Arthat Ukto Bhavati, and Swaha means Namaha. I am offering Na and Ma. Ma means my ego, and Na means my all assets. My Deh and Daihik and Atma, I am offering to him. इति गणोद्दीप का वाक्यार्थ हो गया. दिस इज द गणोद्दीप का वाक्यार्थ. स्वीय भावोचित नाम रूप गुण लीला स्मरण श्रवणादीनि उपकार काणी. So one should follow the roop gun leela of Shri his according to his desire and his way. So mainly he will chant the name of his desired, then he will chant the name of other leela, other pastimes. So in this way. So Radhakant, Rasbihari, Murli Manohar, Gopikant, Radha Vallabh, Radha Raman, these names are Swa Abhishta Bhavamay. Madan Mohan, this name is Swabhishta Bhavamay. And other name, Girdhari, Kansari, Putnari, these are not Swabhishta Bhavamay. But these, they will be also chanted. So mainly Swa Abhishta Nam, Swa desired Nam, and then other associate names should also be chanted. So Nam Rupa Gun Leela. Then Murli Manohar, Tribhanga Lalit, these are Gun. And Leela, Girdhari, Kansari, Putnari, Rasbihari, these are Leela. So these names will be also chanted. So first the name of Gopijan Vallabh, then Roop, Sham Sundar, Ghansham, these Roop, then Gun, Kripa Sindhur, Lalan, Sundar, Dhir Lalit, these Gun, and Leela, Girdhari, Kansari, Putnari, Murli Manohar, these are Gun and Leela. So these names will be chanted continuously, and Upkar Katvat, Bhav Sambandhini, these are also very much helpful to increase our bhav and to ripe our bhav for the parpakkata, ripeness of our bhav. तथा नामानुरूपाणि तदर्थकानि गायन विलज्जो विचेत असंगः. As in Narad Charitra, it is described कि नामानुरूपाणि तदर्थकानि गायन विलज्जो विचेत. Shri Krishna says to Uddhav ji that one should chant Shri Harinam loudly without having any hesitation and shyness. Brichet asanga. So in Krishna Sankirtan, one should not hesitate or have any shyness. Without leaving all shyness, he should chant Shri Harinam. Brichet asanga. And being asang, not attached to the other things, and having the pinpointed meditation on Shri Krishna. One pointed meditation, Ananyata, in Shri Krishna. He should chant Shri Krishna Nam. Shrimant Gayant Grant Bhiksham Smarant Nandant Tavehitam Jana. Your ihitam means pastimes. Persons always repeatedly they chant and they repeatedly recite your pastimes. So the Bhakta Shrinvanti, they repeatedly listen, Gayanti and Grananti. They Shrinvanti, they sing it, and Grananti, they collect it. And this is a very strange position, very amazing position, that the speaker becomes mum and the listener, audience, Gayanti. Shrimanti, who is listening, he starts to gayan, to sing, and the speaker becomes the listener. So Shrimanti Gayanti, and who have left everything and who has taken the renounced system of life, left everything, he immediately notes down the thing, the point, to repeat it. So Grananti. So he collects it. So though he has previously left everything, but if a thing is related to Shri Krishna, then Grananti, he collects it and have a heap of the things of related to Shri Krishna and thoughts related to Shri Krishna. So this is very oxymoron, very virodhavasapurna, contradictory. The person who has taken the renouncement, he is collecting. The person who is assembled here to listen, but he speaks, and the speaker who came to speak, he becomes the listener, audience. So Shrimanti, Gayanti, Grananti, Sadhava. So in this way, Bhakta is Shrimanti, Shrota is Gayanti, and the renouncement, a person who has taken the renouncement, the renounced person, he recollects the things. अत्र रागानुगायाम यद मोक्षस्य तस्यापि स्मरणस्य कीर्तनाधीनत्वम. In Raganuga, the Smaran Bhakti, Smaran Ang is main. Even Tasya Smaranasya Kirtanadhinatvam, that Smaran always is under the guidance of Kirtan, under the control of Kirtan. So if a person want to repeat or want to describe the Krishna pastime, first of all, he will do Sankirtan. If a person is going to serve Shri Krishna, first of all, he will repeat Shri Krishna Kirtan, chant Krishna Kirtan, then he will go to the enter into the mandir. And if a person is going to meditation, in meditation, first of all, he will meditate Shri Krishna Nam. So Krishna Nam and Kirtan is the main thing. So Smaranasya Kirtan Adhinatvam Avashyam Vaktavyam. The meditation is always under the control of Kirtan. Without Kirtan, meditation cannot be done. Or any Navadha Bhakti. No form of Bhakti can be performed without Kirtan. So, Kirtana Saiva Etad Yogadhikaratvat, and Harinam Kirtan is the main sadhan of this yuga, this Kali Yuga. Sarva Bhakta Margeshu Sarva Shastra Saiva Sarvotkarsha Prasanpadanath, and the glory of Kirtan is described in every Shastra and all Bhakti Marg, not in Raganuga Bhakti Marg, in every Bhakti Marg, the glory of Bhakti Sankirtan is described, Sarvotkarsha. And now the second thing comes, Swabhishta Bhav Sambandhi. The point is going on, the heading is Swabhishta Bhav Sambandhi. And in Swabhishta Bhav Sambandhi, person has said that Navadha Bhakti will be done, and for Navadha Bhakti, mantra jap. Shravan Kirtan Sma, for that mantra jap. So he has described the mantra jap, as well as the Nam Sankirtan, as well as Tapansi. See, he is saying that, so, Tapansi Shraddhya Kritva Premadhya Jaggare Brije. The person has done, some person has done tap, austerity, and then they get life, their birth in Brij. So Tapansi Ujjal Nirmani. And what is tap? The tap is mainly Ekadashi. So tap is here, he is describing Tapansi. So what is austerity? Austerity. The austerity tap. So he is describing the form of austerity, tap, and the main tap is Ekadashi Vrat. So Madartham Yad Vratam Tapaha. It is described that Ekadashi Vrat is a tap. Bhavadukte Ekadashi Janmashtami Adi Vratani Tapo Rupani. Ekadashi and Janmashtami Vrat should be followed. It is Nimitta Karanani. They are also Nimitta Karan. By doing fasting only, the person will not get. But this fasting helps for meditation. As it is said that Govinda Smaranam Nirinam Ekadashyam Uposhanam. If a person does fasting in Ekadashi, then he will get the yogyata of Govinda Smaran. So Ashtakalin Seva Smaran yogyata will be achieved by Ekadashi Vrat. So Pratyavaya Shravan Nityani, Akarne Pratyavaya Shravanat. If a person is not following Ekadashi Vrat, then he is doing against bhakti, and his bhakti will be reduced. So it is not optional, it is compulsory to do Ekadashi Vrat. So Pratyavaya Shravanat, if a person is not doing Ekadashi Vrat, then he will feel he is doing offense and he has to suffer for that. Tatra Ekadashi Vratanbhai, in Ekadashi Vrat, it is described that Govinda Smaranam Niram Ekadasham Uposhanam. The fasting in Ekadashi creates the ability of Ashtakalini Leela Smar. A person will get ability for Ashtakalini Leela Smar. It is Smriti Upadan Karan Smaranasya Lavhansha Dena. By fasting, the Upadan Karan, that means Smaran Bhakti is Upadan Karan, raw material of Raganuga Marg, and it will be very much helpful to it. So, Upadan Karanasya Smaranasya Lavhansh Dena. It will give the Lavhansh to in Smaran. it will be useful and helpful in Smaran. So now he is describing the various glories of Ekadashi Vrat. Betre Ketu, if a person is not doing Ekadashi Vrat, following Ekadashi Vrat, then Matraha, Pitraha, Bhratraha, Guraha Tatha, he will get so many sin, as if he has killed, murdered his mother, father, brother and guru. So these sins will cover him. So Ekadashi Vrat is very much important. In Skanda Purana it is said, Gurahanta Shravanat, he will be Gurahanta. So this offense will come to him. So Brahmagnasya Surasya Snero Guru Talpadayana, so many sins and offenses, he has to face them. Iti Nanda Shravanasya Avashak Shravanat Atyavashakam Kartyam. In this way, the chastiseness of not doing Ekadashi is listened in Shastra. So Ekadashi Vrat is a compulsion. Ekadashi Vrat should be done with compulsion. Yes. Kim Bhavana. Param.
If we hear that some Vaishnavas are not following Ekadashi, how should we respect them?
No, they are not our model. And if in Radhavalla Sampradaya and other having the, he is now going to describe this point also. Yeah, just wait. So, onward, he is describing this point. So, Kim Bhavna, Paramananda Mapande Harsheva Samupastite Naikashishi Tejet Yastu Tasye Dikshasthi Vaishnavi. A person even getting a very great situation of joy, even then he should not leave Ekadashi Vrat. His birthday is there, but he will not leave the Ekadashi Vrat on Ekadashi Vrat. So, Param Apad Mapande. And if there is very much calamity is there, even then he will not leave the Ekadashi Vrat. So, Apad Apande or Harsheva, either in joy or in calamity, he should not leave Ekadashi Vrat. Naikadashi Tajet Yastu, who does not leave the Ekadashi, Tasya Dikshasthi Vaishnavi, then he will be considered as he is Vaishnav. Vishnuvapit Khilachara, Sai Vaishnav Uchyate, who has surrendered his whole activities for Sri Vishnu, he is called Vaishnav. This is called, said in Skanda Purana. It is Skanda Purana Bhakyabhyam. Ekadashi Vratasya Vaishnav Lakshanatvam Nirdishtam. So Ekadashi Vrat is a symbol of a Vaishnav. Kincha Vaishnav, Bhagavad Niveditam. Now your point. Some Vaishnava are there who says, who gives this argument that Bhagavad Nivedit Bhojan Nishedat. कि one should not neglect Bhagavad Nivedit Mahaprasad, and if it is Anna, so we are taking Bhagavad Prasad. Now the answer is that Vaishnav never takes anything without offering Sri Krishna. So where this is said that on Ekadashi one should not take grain, that means it is, the grain is Bhagavad Nivedit. It is already, though it is offered to Shri Krishna, even then he will not take. So Vaishnava, as this is the practice of Vaishnava, that they never take anything without offering to Shri Krishna. And if the nishedh is there, denial is there, then denial is also for the Vaishnava Nivedit Anna. because without Vaishnav Nivedan, Vaishnav Mahaprasad, Vaishnav never takes anything. So Vaishnavo yad bhunjeti ekadasham pramaditah. It is said that if a Vaishnav takes anna, then also he is doing offense and seva aparadh and bhakti aparadh. Bhagavad nivedittasya anna seva bhojan nishedho avgamyate. In Ekadashi, Shastra decides, Shastra instruct that Bhagavad nivedit anna should be, though the grain is offered to Shri Krishna, even then one should not take it. So Bhagavad nivedit annasaiva bhojan nishedho avgamyate. So by this verdict, Vaishnava yad bhunjito ekadasham pramaditah, a Vaishnav, if he eats the grain in Ekadashi, then he will be offensive. So this is for Bhagavad Niveditand. So Mahaprasadasya, the nished is, the denial is of Mahaprasad, not of general prasad, because Bhakta do not take ever the other hand. And now Swabhishta Bhav Sambandhi, one thing, Swabhishta Bhav Sambandhi, main Swabhishta Bhav Sambandhi is Shravan Kirtan Smart Navda Bhakti. The other thing is, that is Ekadashi Vrat, that is the Kartik Vrat. So Kartik Vratasya Taponshena Nimittvatvam. In Kartik Niyam Seva, he has taken some Vrat, some things, some vows, then he will also follow those vows. So Kartik Vratasya Tapo Anshena Nimittvatvam, these are also a part of a tap. That somebody has taken this niyam that in Kartik I will eat once. Every day, yes, maybe he can take. I will not take breakfast or the supper. I will take the midday meal, bus only. So he may take, or he may say that in Kartik I will not take this fruit. This may be. So many persons do that. So these are nimittatvam. These are a sub part of a tap. And tap is a nimittopadana, nimitta. So there are two types of karan. One karan is upadan karan, and one karan is, one cause is nimitta karan. Upadan karan means raw material. Who, the thing that not leaving his form takes the transformation in the other form, that is called upadan karan. The clay is not leaving his form and taking the form of a pitcher. So clay is a upadan karan of a pitcher. But the pitcher man, kumhar, kumbhakar, potter, he is not the upadan karan. He is nimitta karan. So without being involved in that and transforming in the form, but without the potter, the pitcher cannot be made. Without the chakra, his chak, wheel, without wheel, the pitcher cannot be made. So wheel and potter, he is nimitta karan, but clay is upadan karan. So this Ekadashi Vrat and this Kartik Vrat, these are nimitta karan. They are also important, the same importance as the clay is there. So Shravan Kirtan Smaran, they are the upadan karan, and to do and get the result from them, the clay that potter and that wheel, that is also the nimitta karan. So Ekashi Vrit, Kartik Vrit, those are nimitta karan. Because by these, a person will get the boosting in his Shravan Kirtan Smaran. Ru Goswami Charana Namanam Sakaduktav Kartik Deveti, Kartik Devi, Urjeshwari Devi iti. Shri, in the works of Rupa Goswami, Shri Radharani is addressed as Urjeshwari Kartik Devi. So this Kartik month is the month of Shri Radharani. So Shri Rupa Goswami Charananam Uktav, in the verses of Shri Rupa Goswami, Kartik Devata, Kartik Devi, Shri Radharani is addressed as Kartik Devata or Kartik Devi, and Urja Devi, Urjeshwari. These are the name of Shri Radharani. So Vrindavan Eshwari Prapakatva Avagamyate. If a person follows the niyam of Kartik or he takes any niyam, then Shri Radharani's kindness he will get. The mercy of Radharani will be available to the person. Ambarish Sukoktam and other thing. Now, other thing, that is the point is Swabhishta Bhav Sambandhi. So Swabhishta Bhav Sambandhi is Shravan Kirtan Smaran, but these are associates to it, and these are the boosters for that. That is Bhagavat Smar, Shravan. That should be also done. Ambarish Shukoproktam Nityam Bhagavatam Shrunu. One should continuously listen the Bhagavat. So Bhagavat Shravanade Nitya Krityatvam Muktam. Though Shri Bhagavat, listening of Bhagavat is a Nitya Kritya of Vaishnav, even then in Kartik Mass, he should especially listen the Srimad Bhagavat. And he should have the niyam of reading Srimad Bhagavat or listening Srimad Bhagavat. Kathai Masta Katta Mahiyasam Ityantaram Yatutram Shlokuranvada Prastuyate Nityam Amangalagnaha Tamev Nityam Shruyat Abhiksham Krishna Malam Bhakti Abhisamana. In Dwadasha Skand, in the last of Srimad Bhagavat, it is referred that in Navama Skand, 9th canto, we have depicted so many historical events and the charitra and characteristics and works of various Raja. But that is not the listening the history or geography is not the goal of Srimad Bhagavat. The main goal of Srimad Bhagavat by history of these kings, that is only to give this suggestion, this message that Vairagya is the main thing. Vairagya Vijnana Vivakshaya Vidho. That those king who has accepted the bhakti, they got their last position, destination, otherwise they did not got in it. So Vairagya, and if they are remain involved in material things, then they have to suffer. And they have, if they are leaving all the kingdom, all the empire, and they went to wood, and they commence the bhakti, then they get the destination. So Kathai Masta Katta Mahiyasam. These stories are said in Srimad Bhagavat. That is only for Vairagya and Vigyan, for the knowledge and for the Vairagya, extorting, renouncement. Yatuttam Shlok Gunanuvada Prastuyate. And main thing is in Srimad Bhagavat, that is Krishna Katha. That is the main thing. So in Srimad Bhagavat, there will be maybe something indirectly helpful in bhakti, and sometimes something is directly bhakti. So tadev nityam shunyat. One should mainly listen the Krishna Katha. So in Srimad Bhagavat, also one should emphasize on Krishna Katha rather than the Katha of those kings and emperors. So the destiny of those emperors, Vanshavali, that is not the main thing. The message is main thing, that by taking austerity, tap and renouncement, they got Srimad Bhagavat, Shri Krishna Chara. So that is the main. So tadev Krishna amalam bhaktim abhisamanaha. One should concentrate on Krishna Katha. It is Darshokte. Then, though it is Nitya Kritya, it is a daily routine of a Bhakta, even then in Kartik, Vishesh, mainly, one should adopt these things. And in the same thing, so this is Swabhishta Bhav Sambandhi, and Swabhishta Bhav Ankul. Now he is describing that Nirmalya Tulsi. One should take Tulsi, eat Tulsi. Gandha Chandan, he should make a mark of a tilak on his forehead by the Prasadi Chandan. Gandha Chandan. Mala Basan and Prasadi Mala, Prasadi Bastra, all clothing, those should be Prasadi. And if he will adopt these things, then he will feel that I am nearer to Shri Krishna and nearer to Bhakti, and he will get a pro atmosphere for his Bhakti. If he has Tulsi Kashtha, Nirmalya Tulsi, Prasadi Chandan, Prasadi Bastra, remittance of Shri Krishna, Mahaprasad, he takes. So by taking the remittance of Shri Krishna, he will feel that it is very pro and creates a atmosphere for my bhakti. So these are Swabhishta Bhav Anukulani. These are pro to his bhav. So Tulsi Kashta, Gopi Chandan, Talak, Nam Mudra, Charan Chinda Dharan, Vaishnav Chinda, these are Anukulani. These are pro for bhakti. And in the same way, Tulsi Sevan, Tulsi Parikrama, the Parikrama of Tulsi, Pranam, these are also Anukulani. And in the same way, Gau Seva, Ashwatha, Dhatri means Amla, Seva, Brahman Seva, these are also Anukulani. These are also Aviruddhani. And Tadbhav Aviruddhani, these are Aviruddhani and Upkarkani. Vaishnav Seva to Samast Lakshanvati Geya, and one should mainly emphasize on Vaishnav Seva. Uktani etani sarvani kartavyani. These should, all these things should performed. And yathaiva poshat kashat api sakashat poshak avartit dugdha dadhi navnitadishu breshwarya adhikani. So in this way, Swabhishta Bhav Sambandhi, Swabhishta Bhav Anukul and Swabhishta Bhav Aviruddh, these three things should be followed. And these are poshak, nourishing to bhakti. And this is the a attitude of Vaishnavas. This is a habit of Vaishnavas that they sometimes leaving Shri Krishna, they follow the sadhan. Sometimes poshak thing becomes nourishing things becomes much more important to be the nourished. As if the milk is boiling and it is spreading from the pot, then Shri Yashoda removes Shri Krishna. Though she is feeding Shri Krishna, breastfeeding Shri Krishna, even then she removes Shri Krishna and she rushes to protect the milk. So poshak thing is much more important than the posha. The nourishing thing is much more important than the person who is being nourished. So that is the main thing. So one should also follow the Swabhishta Bhav Anukul and Swabhishta Bhav Avirudh. These things should be also followed. So stanam payante pevantam vibhuksham api apahaya tadi uttaranaartham gatatvat. Shri Krishna, Yashoda has made Shri Krishna away from his breast and rushed toward the boiling milk. तथैव रागवात्मा अनुसार रसाभिज्ञानम भक्तानाम पोष्यभ्य श्रवण कीर्तनादिभ्यो तत्पोषकेषु सर्वेषु परमैव अपेक्षा उपेक्षा परमैवापेक्षा नैव अनुचितम. So Shri Vaishnav Gan रागानुवर्त भक्तगण पोष्यभ्य श्रवण कीर्तनादिभ्य. Shravan Kirtan are the nourished, and this Tilak Dharan and other Swabhishta Bhav Aviruddha things, they are Poshak. So Potakeshu Eteshu Sarveshu Paramaiva Upeksharam Naiva Anushtam. One should not very much neglect them. Though main thing is Bhagavad Bhajan, so one should do Bhagavad Bhajan mainly. But these are the nourisher of the nourisher. So these things will not be also left. So he should not leave all these things. So in this way he has described, and the Viruddha thing, those should be left. And what are the Viruddha? That is already said, that Ahangra, Upasana, Nyas, Mudra, these are Viruddha, and if they are a lifestyle, then they will be adopted, and if they are not life, those things, those are not in the lifestyle, then they will leave all these things. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Hari Bo. Govind Jai Jai Gopal Jai Jai. Radha Raman Hari Govind Jai Jai. Radha Raman Hari Govind Jai. Bolo Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki Jai. Jai Jai Shri Radhe Krishna. Yeah.
Can you please, because we are mostly from the West, so when we enter Bhakti, we have mostly not a Vedic lifestyle. Yeah. So can you elaborate more on the Avirudh point, like what is a lifestyle, and for especially for devotees that are not born into Brahminic culture?
Yes. Very good, very practical question, and I hail it, your question. The Indian culture has some features, and those features are very basic and very important. One thing is Brahmavad. जो thing is in Indian culture, that is Brahmavad. That means Brahma has pervaded himself in everything, in living the thing, in the living things as well as in the jal vastu. So animated and unanimated, in everything Brahma is pervaded. That is the main thing. So this is the basic thing, that Brahma is full of Shakti, and the expansion of his Shaktis are Jeev and Jagat, the main thing. The second thing is, we believe in the life beyond life, Punarjan. That is the basic of a thing. So that we get a opportunity to rectify ourselves. And this rectification is not very much available in Islam or in Christianity. There, this creation is the only creation, no creation before it, no creation will be after it. But here, the continuity of the creation is going on, and in the same way, our life is very limited, and this life continuation will be also going on. So, we should be very much beware that though we will get our destination in this life also. And I should think, every person should think that may my this life is the last life, and again I should not rest in the womb of mother. गर्भनिवास नहीं हो. This should be our motive. Even then, we have this facility that by Punarjan, if we will get the next life, even then we can rectify ourselves. But it will be very much late. We should not let on it. We will not let on it. We will try that this life is the best life. And the third thing is of Indian culture, that is to get the salvation, from which resource we are lean out. We should achieve the same resource, and we should merge to the same resource, and that is the salvation or mukti, liberation or salvation, mukti. But mukti is also incomplete. The best thing is we will get rid from the ties and the calamities that is being experienced by us due to Maya. So when we will get ourselves out of the realm of Maya, माया के बंधन से, माया के घेरे से हम बाहर निकले. So we should try to get away from the realm of Maya, and the best position will be that we can relish the sweetness of that eternal substance. परम तत्व के माधुर्य का अनुभव. परम तत्व ही श्री कृष्ण, and his the experience of the sweetness of Shri Krishna, that should be understood. And due to that, as Shri Krishna, Brahma is pervading all over, we persons have a tendency, we Indians have a tendency that we worship mountains, we worship rivers. So our Ganga, Yamuna, these are Devi. These are very pious and very much auspicious. But the Thames Nadi is a lifestyle, life protector. We respect the Prakriti, nature, but we does not adhere, we never do arti of Thames Nadi. So that is the difference. So here, Nadi, Parvat, everything is a expansion of Brahma. But that perception is not found anywhere else. So that is the main thing. And we have three ways. The fourth thing of Indian philosophy and Indian lifestyle, we have three things: karma, jnana and bhakti. Karma is a opener of the gate. By karma, a person cannot achieve to his destination. He will achieve Swarg only. But that is not the final destination. By karma samarpan, we will purify our heart. So karma is the way to purify our heart, our feelings, our ideas. And if our heart and mind is purified, then we have two options: Gyan and Karma, where we want to merge into the thing, absolute reality, that is Gyan, and where we want to experience and relish the sweetness of absolute reality, that is Bhakti. So the best thing is Bhakti. So in Bharati darshan and Bharati culture, Indian culture and Indian philosophy, the best thing is to realize the sweetness of ultimate reality. And the best way of this thing is we have the devotion for Shri Krishna. And the best style of life now, we have not achieved, that is our goal, that is decided, and it is undoubtedly decided, and we are firm on that is our goal. But still we have not achieved it. So while we are in the process, we should have adopt the main thing. Swabhishta bhav sambandhi is Shravan Kirtan Smaran Bhakti, leaving the karma, leaving the jnana, that whose lean out is me. I am lean out of Brahma. So that jnana is very important. But that is not carry me to my destination. So we know that what is Jeev, what is Jagat, what is Brahma, that is Gyan. We will also consult, we will also read and describe these elements, three, Brahma, Jeev and Jagat. But the one being one and merging into the Brahma, that is not as our goal. So we will adopt either karma or jnana or bhakti. Bhakti is the best thing. This is decided. But to get a pro atmosphere, the fifth thing is, that is Varna Ashram Vyavastha. So Indian philosophy, Indian lifestyle has this thing very important, that if we go according to Varna Ashram Vyavastha, the Varna Vyavastha creates and gives a very best model of a society. That some persons are based on Gyan and studies, some persons are to protect the society, some persons are trying to increase the growth wealth, and some persons are to serve. Everything is in everyone. Even then, which is prominent, by that Varna Vyavastha is decided. So we will not hate to any other, have hate for anyone. For individual, our journey and individual our going on upward, that is the ashram vyavastha. So one should also take, and grahasthashram is the best ashram where we can serve everyone. Even then, having in grahasthashram, we should not have very much attachment. So the sixth thing is the vairagya and austerity for jnana and bhakti. So these six things are very much important. And to get the bhakti, best result of bhakti, one should have Brahmavad, that I am lean out of Shri Brahma, and everywhere Brahma is all pervading. Brahmavad, he should understand. He should believe on the rebirth, Punarjan. He should believe that this sansar is, this cosmos is not stable and it is not nitya, eternal. So I want to get the eternal thing, and eternal thing is to serve Shri Krishna. So this thing, so then sadhana are karma, jnana and bhakti. Karma is the gate opener and gives us entry for that. So we will do according to Shastra, and Shastra is decided what to do and what to not. Do and don'ts are decided by Shastra. So we will do Jnana, Karma and Bhakti. This is the base of Indian style. And the third thing is Varnashram Vyavastha is the very much pro Vyavastha according to it. And by karma, we will make our heart pure. By Jnana, we will not have the enmity with any other person, because Brahma is all pervading. And we will love even to nature, even to mountains, even to trees and the rivers, anything, ponds, everywhere. And we will see that these are related to the pastimes of Shri Krishna or various incarnations of Shri Krishna. So we will respect them also. And to make our main sadhan bhakti very helpful and good, helpful atmosphere, pro atmosphere, we will follow Varna Ashram Vyavastha. And by Varna Ashram Vyavastha, we are just doing, and according to that, what Shastra says that this should be done and that should be not done. By practice, we can get it. And though we are not born in this culture, even then seeing the way and lifestyle of our those persons who take birth here, by them and imitating them, that lifestyle you are adopting. So you are at the right way. And the main thing is to adopt bhakti, and thinking that partatva is not without action and qualities. Normal person thinks that the absolute reality, in absolute reality, the action and qualities cannot be there. So it is nirvishesh, but that is wrong. That person, that absolute reality has his quality, has his action also. It is with action and qualities, and the best action and best qualities is seen in Shri Krishna Swarup. So in living in Vrindavan, we should do accordingly, and imitating the other persons, the lifestyle of other Indians, and mainly Brijvasi. Mainly Brijvasi means the main Brijvasi, that those are described in Srimad Bhagavat. The antaraj of Srimad Bhagavat. We should have that mood. We should try to have that passion. So the passion should be according to the main parka. For me also, I am also saying it to me. So I should also adopt the passion of Brijvasi Jan, main Brijvasi Jan. And as Brijvasi has their lifestyle according to Varnashram Vyavastha, they never violate Varnashram Vyavastha. So according to that Shastra, and that is the best model of society. So adopting that, having the faith in Punarjanma, rebirth, having the faith in Brahma, and Brahma is all pervading, and the best form, third thing, best form of Brahma is its sweetness and Shri Krishna, and sweetness is our goal, and to get that goal, relishment of that goal, a person can adopt Karma Marg, Gyan Marg and Bhakti Marg. Gyan Marg is very helping, and Bhakti Marg is the only way. By that we can get that. So if we will do and we will follow this, then it will be very much helpful for us. Yes.
Maharaj, so you mentioned that we should decide our destination,
Yes.
our goal. But as a sadhaka, when we are starting, we are mostly starting in a Aishwarya Bhav, because
Yes.
we are having Aishwarya Bhav for
Yes, sir.
Krishna.
That's right.
Yeah. So then how that destination or goal will be decided? Like, is it by sadhaka, or is it by the guru, or how it is get
No. While we will go and we will attach by Aishwarya Bhav. The attachment starts from the opulences.
Yes.
And when we go to that, then gradually the opulences becomes subside, and the love for the Swarup becomes. So while Swarup is first and opulence is subordinate, then we will get gradually the Rag Marg. So in Vidhi Marg, the Rag Marg also is the best, and they also, as Shri Jai Vijay Parshad, they are Vidhi Bhakt, and Shri Lakshmi Ji is doing massage of Shri Narayan. And if Sankadik comes, so then Shri Jai Vijay Parshad are not thinking of Vidhi Marg, opulences. He forget that Shri Krishna, Shri Narayan never becomes tired, and he does not require massage. Narayan does not require massage. Narayan is all powerful. So what is the use of massage? But he, though Jai Vijay Parshad promote that attitude, and if Sanak Sanatan Sanat Kumar will enter to that place, Shri Krishna, Shri Narayan immediately will arise, and if he is having just a gazing position, need eye hai, and in a half sleep he will rise, then he may feel headache. So Narayan will never get headache. Even then, they forget that Shri Narayan is Paramatma. They also treat Narayan as a human. So Vaidhi Bhakti also transfers into the Rag Bhakti. So the best relishment of the Partattva can be achieved by Rag Bhakti, and Rag Bhakti is where attachment is for the Swarup, not for opulences and qualities. That is.
So that can happen gradually as.
Yes, gradually it will turn into Rag Bhakti.
Guruji, this was Seva Sadhak Rupena, Siddha Rupena Chatra. So externally it's Rupa Goswami, internally Rupa Manjari. But we don't see, and at least Rupa Goswami doesn't publicly show the Rupa Manjari form. Even Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, during the daytime he is Acharya. In night only with select few, Ramananda Roy and Swarup Damodar, he is cultivating his Gopi Bhav.
Yes.
So this internal cultivation of Manjari Bhav, it is a very, seems to be a very private and personal affair.
Of course. Yes, yes, you are right. You are right. But main thing is this. As between Pat-Patni, their main bhav is he is my pati. But a wife serves and protects his husband as mother also. Sometimes she is mother, sometimes she is guardian, sometimes she is friend, but the main thing is erotic. In the same way, the main mood should be one, and the other mood maybe come there, but they will boost the main basic feelings. So this is, so Shri Gurudev has given us, Shri Nam has given us, installed a Manjari Swarup in us even then. And though it is not very much clear, it is not still getting manifested. It is not manifesting, but it is, and it should be manifested. So our practice should be this, our attempt should be this, so that the Manjari Swarup may manifest and we can do services in the mood of Manjari rather than in the mood of our Yathavasthit Deh.
One small question, extension of what she said, like when a person, Vaishnav, is not doing a Gachi fast, then it is a sin. But if it is non-Vaishnav who does not know about the Gachi, he is not doing a Gachi, then is it sin for him or not?
Yes,
He does not
of course, yes, yes. At Ekashi, nobody should, if he has accepted the Hindu system, if he has accepted the Sanatan Vaishnava Bhakti Marg, and in Sanatan Bhakti Marg, the Ekashi Vriti is for every person. We are doing Ekashi, the difference is that we Rasit Bhaktagan are doing Ekashi to get Shri Krishna Prem, but they are doing Ekadashi Vrit, following Ekadashi Vrit, Putra Ekashi to achieve Putra, and son to Jaya Ekadashi. In the battle, we can get the Vijay, victory. So these are the things. So their Ekadashi Vrit is for going Swarg, but our Ekadashi Vrit is not for going Swarg. That is only to get the eligibility and competentness for Ashtakalin Chintan. Yes.
I heard, I never found it in the book, that we should follow Ekadashi from the age of 8 up to 80. So you are 81 now, huh?
Of course.
So
I entered in the 82.
you don't have to follow, but is this true from 8 to 80?
Yes, it is there. from our old persons we are listening, our ancestors we are listening that because below 8 and after 80 the body does not allows, so the sanction is given there for that, permission is given them there. So that is right. Even then, if a person can do, he should do it, and he should be firm, and he should completely follow the, and up to lifetime he should do Ekadashi Vrat. वो स्थान की बात है, that is according to स्थान, so that is a special and exceptional case. So yes, that then we can do and we can not do. both are. So somebody normally, as we are coming from other place and we are not the resident of Puri, so we should follow. That is the first thing. Mahaprabhu also followed Ekadashi Vrat there.
Guruji, here in Vrindavan, Hithari Farms, they don't follow.
Let them, let them, but they are not our model, and we will follow Shri Rupa Goswami. And we should not mix the Siddha Deh and Sadhak Deh combined. They are in, normally I am in the Sadhak Deh and I am having the mood of Yathavasthit Deh. Then in Yathavasthit Deh, I cannot behave like Siddha Deh. While I will be in Siddha Deh, then I can do it. But so far the mood and the position of Sadhak Deh is in me. I will follow according to Rupa Goswami, not to Rupa Manjari.
So you also mentioned that we should serve Krishna according to Braj.
Yes.
So in that we should not give like these modern offerings of pizzas, bakeries, noodles.
That's another thing. But Shri Krishna, while we remember the opulences of Shri Krishna, then Shri Krishna will take. Shri Krishna is all pervading, so he can take. But that is not according to the Brij Leela.
Yeah, right.
So according to the mood and style of Brij, because Shri Krishna is and child becomes very much choosy.
Right.
He will take only white barfi, not the pili barfi. So that is due to that. But that can be done. That can be done. If it is done, then. There was a old mother, old lady, and she takes so many medicines, and she put it in a plate and place it before Shri Thakurji and say, "Oh Thakurji, just see it. It is not for your eating. It is eating for me." If you will see, then it will get a much more potentiality and it will affect on me better. But it is not for your eating. So in this way. Jai Jai Shri Radheshyam.
Govinda, Jai Jai, Gopala Jai. Radha
जय हो जय
कल श्रीलंका जा रहा हूँ।
अच्छा हो
2
जाओ
हफ्ते के
जल्दी आओ
हाँ।
यात्रा खूब मंगलमय हो
गुरु महाराज की यात्रा है।
बहुत अच्छा हो जा
ठीक।
हो जा
धन्यवाद।
रामचंद्र जी के दर्शन हो जाएंगे
हाँ हाँ। हाँ,
बहुत
वो
सुंदर,
वही
मैं
था।
लीलास्थल के दर्शन हो जाएंगे। जा जा। अरे
घर खर्च के लिए, घर खर्च के लिए कुछ।
हाँ, ठीक है। अभी कुछ करना। जा जा।